Again we will take a simply supported beam of length L with two loads W and W placed at this is L by 3. This is L by 3. This is also L by 3, and this automatically will be L by 3. So this L is joined to three parts, L by 3, L by 3, L by 3. Two loads are acting here. So A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. What we have to find out is you have to find out theta A, you have to find out theta C, you have to find out YE, you have to find out YC. All these you have to find out. So what is this? Is simply supported beam with L by 3, L by 3, L by 3 lengths WW. Is this a symmetrical beam or no? It is a symmetrical beam because if you take the center of the beam, let us say this point is E. So whatever is there to the left, the same thing is there to the right. End conditions are same, loading conditions are same, hence it is symmetrical. If the simply put is symmetrical, then Ymax will occur at the center only. Ymax will occur at the center only. So this will be the deflection curve or the elastic curve. So this is called as YE. This is called YE. So we will draw the bending diagram first. Because of symmetry, so we want to draw the bending diagram. Okay, draw bending diagram. So if you take the given thing A, B, C, D, W, W, this is the D. Because of symmetry, there is a W and W acting, two W is acting. Reactions must be same. So this RA will be equal to how much? W, because it is symmetry. Symmetry means each reaction will be same. What is the total load? W plus W, 2W. Half of that is W. So RA is W, even RB is also W. So I will find the moments. What is the moment at B? 0, moment at B. Then moment at D. If you take moment at D, what you will have? This W into what is the distance? L by 3. W into L by 3, which is sagging. W into L by 3. So let us take the moment at the center point also E. Center point means this is the L by 2. What is the moment at E now? The moment at E, center point. W into center means L by 2. W into L by 2 minus W into this. What is the distance from here to here? It is nothing but L by 2 minus L by 3 minus W into L by 2 minus L by 3. That will also come to be WL by 3. Sorry. Then you have moment at C. To find out moment at C, what you can do is you can take from the left side. W into what is the distance? Nothing but L by 3. W into L by 3. W into L by 3. That is MC. And of course MA is 0. MA is 0. So if you draw the bending diagram, it will be like this. So here WL by 3 Here also WL by 3, here also WL by 3, to be in this manner. WL by 3, WL by 3. So this is a bending diagram. So moment at A, B, C, T and E. We will draw the diagram here. So A, B, C, D. This is a WL by 3. This is also WL by 3. And this point is E. E is the center point. E is the center point. And what is the slope at E? 0, because maximum deflection is occurring at E. So slope at that is slope at E, that is theta E will be equal to 0. Theta E will be 0. Now this is a bending moment diagram which we have found out here and drawn here. Now I will remove this one. You must draw your bending moment diagram correctly, otherwise the entire thing will fetch you 0 marks. So the most important thing is you must draw your bending moment diagram correctly, number 1. Next is you have to find out the required whatever is asked for by using Morse first theorem and second theorem. So to find out slopes you require Morse first theorem. So if you applying Morse first theorem for points. So to obtain theta A, we will apply Morse first theorem for what points? For point A and E. For points A and E. For points A and E. So what does it state? The difference of slope between A and E, that is slope at A theta A minus slope at E theta E equal to what? Area of the bending moment diagram between A and E. So this is the diagram. This is the diagram. So what is this diagram consisting of? It is consisting of a rectangle and a rectangle is a triangle. Consisting of a triangle and a rectangle. So you have to find the areas of this triangle and rectangle. So what is the area of this triangle now? Half into base. What is this base equal to? Nothing but L by 3 into what is the height from here to here? WL by 3 by EI plus area of this rectangle now. What is the area of the rectangle? What is this distance? See, from here to here is L by 3. So this will be what? Half of that. That will be L by 6. So length is this area of rectangle. Length L by 6 into height is L by 7. What is the height? WL by 3 by EI, and that will be equal to WL square by 18 EI plus WL square by 18 EI. And you know that slope at E, which is 0, slope at E is 0, so this is 0. We will have theta A equal to, add up these two things, that is WL square by 18A plus WL square by 18A will be WL square by 9EA. So I found this theta A first. Then we will find out theta C. So to find out theta C, that is slope at this point C, you can apply applying Moore's first theorem for points for point C and D. For points C and D, you should choose your 2 points such that zero slope is always there in the picture. So here it is there in the picture with A. Now if you want theta C, it is applying. If you want to find out theta C, so if you want to find theta C, you have to apply Moore's first theorem for points C and E, or points C and E, or points C and D. So what is that now? Theta C minus theta E is equal to what? Area of the Bending diagram between C and D. What is this diagram? Nothing but a rectangle. And what is the area of the rectangle? Length is how much? L by 6. Height is how much? WL by 3 by EI. So again theta E is 0, we will have theta C equal to WL square by 18 EI. So theta C is also found out now. Next is we will find out YE, deflection at E. Find deflection at E. To find YE, deflection at E. What is that you have to do? Applying Moore's second theorem. So that is for points what? A and E. So YE minus YA is equal to what? Is equal to the moment of the area of the Bending diagram. What is the area of this Bending diagram? Already you have seen that. What is that? WL square by 18 EI. Area of this diagram which you have seen earlier. And centroid of this one, where is it? Here. What is the distance of that one from here? It is nothing but 2/3 of, this is L by 3. This is how much? 2/3 of L by 3 plus then moment of the area of this diagram about this point. Where is center of this one? Here. What is the distance of this one from here to here? So much. So first the area of this diagram already found out. It is WL square by 18 EI into distance. What is distance from here to here? From here to here is how much? L by 3 plus. What is distance from here to here? Distance from here to here is L by 3. From here to here is what? Half of this. Half of this means half of L by 6. Half of L by 6 will be L by 12. So you know that YA is 0 because deflection at A is 0. Deflection at A is 0. So this is 0. If you know that YA is 0, then YE, that is deflection at YE, will so we can see this will be simplified to 0.0355 WL cube by EI. So we have found out YE now. So the last one we have to find out is YC. We have to find out YC. So to find out YC next. find YC. So this is YC. Now you cannot get YC directly because Moore's second theorem will give you the difference of deflection between 2 points. So C, which was here before load, has come to this point. E, which was here, has come to this point. So what is the difference of deflection between C and E? C and E is this is the C is here, E is here. So difference of deflection is this one. So this is the difference of deflection YC1, let us say YC1. So the difference of deflection YC1, that is between, this is YC, this is YE. The difference of these two, this one is the difference of between C and E is YC1. YC1 is equal to what? YC1 is equal to what? The difference is equal to the area of the Bellman diagram, is equal to the moment of the area of the Bellman diagram about the point where slope is occurring, at this point. So what is the area of this diagram between C and E? That is nothing but already we have seen the area of this diagram as WL square by 18 EI. So the moment of the area of this diagram about point C. So what is the distance between from here to here, central distance? So from here to here is L by 6. From here to here is half of that, which is L by 12. So that will come to be 0.004629 WL cube by EI. Now we want YC. We want YC, which is equal to, so YC equal to what? YE, this is YE minus YC1. YE minus YC1. And what is YE? Already calculated. 0.0355 WL cube by EI minus YC1 is how much? This one, 0.004629 WL cube by EI. And finally we have YC as 0.0308 WL cube by EI. So we have found YC also equal to 0.0308 WL cube by, so we have found this also. So found all the 4 things that we are asked for.